Hey, good evening. Good evening. We are live. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's enjoying the holidays. If you guys are cooking or whatever you're doing, just take a few minutes and listen to what we have to say this evening. My name is Chiquita Lindsay, and I'm the queen of real estate. And what we're talking about is being able to retire rich with real estate whenever you want to. Retire early. You can retire whenever you want to. And that's what most people don't tell you and the jobs don't tell you. And so I have my guest here this evening to help me out. And so what we're talking about is, do you know when you're going to be able to retire? Or do you think you're going to have to work all the way until you're age 70? Or number three, will you just go ahead and work to the end? And that is the issue that most women have when they think about retiring. They think they have to stay to the end or they'll never be able to retire. And so what do you ladies think about that?
Well, good evening, everybody. Miss Shakita, one of the things that I have to have a plan, and that's why I'm going to be attending your Retire Rich with Real Estate 4-day boot camp. And because I don't mind saying it, and I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm 57 years old, retired from the military, and I don't want to be working a job for the rest of my life. You know, what is my 60-year-old life going to look like? Or what could it look like if I start learning investment, sit under your tutelage and get some training and some knowledge. And so I'm really very excited about this boot camp. It is totally amazing. But that's what my take is that I don't want to be working forever. And if I don't have some kind of plan, that's my end game. It's going to be working forever. And so, this is an exciting time, but it's a serious matter. Retirement is something that you have to plan for.
Wow, you're absolutely right, Monique. If you don't plan it yourself, somebody else is going to plan it. And it's not going to be for your benefit. And you're right, it doesn't matter what age. It's not ever too late to go ahead and put things in place so that you have enough finances when you want to stop working. Because there is life after work. The question is, will you have enough life left afterwards? And will you have enough money to survive those years after you given a job your best major years of your life? Yeah.
Well, oh,
go ahead, Ebony.
Itching to say something. First of all, you guys go to bit.ly/retire 2021 because I'm not ashamed to say it either. For me, up until this year, a lot of things that wasn't important to me are now like, oh my goodness, I do need to start planning. I just turned 30. So I'm no longer in my 20s where I feel like, life is, you just take life a day at a time. Last year was the first year I even had to worry about insurance for real. Like I never really even took the time to understand insurance. So investing in your future, doing what you need to do to make sure that you can survive and not let me not even use the word survive, live.
Live
without having to go to work every day. Because the way I moved at 20 is different than how I move at 30. So I know it's going to be different when I'm, each age that I get, each age group. And when I'm 50, 60 years old, I want to be sitting back enjoying life.
You're right. Abby, you bring up a good point. Insurance. A lot of people say, I can't retire. I need the insurance. Did you all ever hear the story where Les Brown says he took his mama to the hospital and they said, do you have any insurance? And he said, sure, I have an MBA. I have a mega bank account. And so jobs fool you thinking that they're really paying for your insurance, but really you're paying for it. And it's what line they put it on your paycheck stuff. So don't think you have to stay at a job just for insurance. Because if you're making enough money and you retire the right way, you don't even need their insurance. You can pay for your own. Yeah.
Well, hey guys, I am MJ the coach, and let me tell you, I decided to be a part of Chiquita's real estate investing class because I need to replace my retirement. And so I knew that the fastest way I could replace it was through real estate investing. And so I made that leap of faith. And let me tell you, the classes are outstanding. I would encourage you today to definitely go to bit.ly retire 2021 and learn the ropes of what it means to retire with real estate. To me, it's the most secret. I mean, the most financially sound thing. I dabble in the stock market, and let me tell you, that's an up and down roller coaster. One day you wake up, you're all green and good. One day you wake up and you could be red, lose $500, $600, thousands of dollars in a day. But with real estate, you're not at a loss. You're gonna always see an increase in real estate.
Yeah, MJ, you got a great point. You're all green, then you're all red. What that means, if you're green, you make money, and then you go to bed and wake up and you're red, you lost money. We as women cannot afford to put our money in something so unstable, and that's the difference between real estate. And so this boot camp I'm giving is unprecedentedly done, is a 4-day boot camp for $20.21. And you're gonna learn where you're at in your retirement, the things you do not know that's gonna hurt you, going ahead and trying to create wealth while working a job, waiting for your Social Security, waiting for your pension. There are some things you need to know that they're not telling you, and it's in plain sight. And so this 4-day camp is going to help you judge where you're at, where you and how you can save yourself. And it's 4 days for $20.21. It's going to be fun. We're going to have cash prizes, a grand prize. You're going to have homework. You're going to be seeing other women that are in the same situation you're in. And it's for people who think they have enough money to retire. It's for people who haven't even started because they're just too busy trying to survive from day to day. So that's why you need to be here. It's kicking off on the 27th of December and it goes to the 31st. And $20, what are you spending at Starbucks? You get a Danish and a coffee, what is it, $18, $19? Make your own coffee one morning, and, bake your own bagel and come for a 4-day boot camp in learning how to retire rich with real estate.
Hey, Chiquita, I just done the math. That's $5.05 per day.
Per day.
So let me tell you, if you can't afford $5.05 per day, that's the reason why you need to be in this 4-day boot camp. Because if you can't afford it now, you certainly will not be able to afford it when you retire. Definitely go today and register at the link bit.ly/retire 2021. Pay your $20.21 and don't eat out for about a day. That's about a day's eating out. And come on over and find out how you can retire with real estate.
Right.
Yes, and I like to just break this down real quick because not only is it only $20.21 to register, but that includes you're going to have daily live trainings with Miss Chiquita. You're going to have special guests. You're going to get your personal retire math survey, and there's also your personal retire resource assessment. So you don't want to miss out on this. I mean, I don't even know, Chiquita, you're going to have to tell me what all that is because I'm new to real estate. I don't even know what that is, but I don't know if you want to give away all the goods right now. But I'm just super excited to know that I'm going to be in the room and just being able to learn and receive all of this wealth of knowledge concerning my retirement.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right, Monique. These are live trainings. I'm not going to put you in with a video. These are live. We have a Q&A. You're able to ask questions, and it's only $20.21. And that is an unbelievably low price. We don't want to have any regrets. And Ebony's young. And she says, when you're young, you're not thinking about it. I remember being like that. And I said, oh, I got plenty of time. And I went to bed and woke up. It was 5 years later. I went to sleep and woke up. It was 5 more years later. And you know, Monique, you got a point. What would your 65, your 70-year-old self say? They would say, why didn't you get me out of there? Why did you let me stand on my feet for 30 years? You know, why is it we don't have any money, we can't travel, we can't do what we want to do in our golden years? So don't have any regrets. And our coach always has a thing, no regrets. So you have to do something. You got to get the right wisdom and the right knowledge. And this is the best time for us as women. And people think that they need so much money to invest in real estate. And there's so many ways to invest in real estate.
And you know what? When you said that, what would your older self say to your younger self? I think about, you know, in the Bible, it says your latter days shall be greater than your former. So if you want to retire, and I think about just looking at the people that are retired now, they can't afford their medication. To me, if somebody would have told me to start real estate in my 20s when housing here in Houston was so cheap, I wouldn't even have to be working right now because I'd be full of real estate. You know, I'd be already retired at real estate. I just look at some of the real estate moguls that are retired at 25, 30. And here I am like, oh, I'm starting late. But look at here. It's better to start late than to never start. I'd say jump on now. It doesn't matter the age you are. I'm telling my mom at 70 right now, Mom, what she says, what should I do? I'm retired. I said, get a rental property. It's the best thing to do. Or learn how to invest in real estate. You want to find things to do, you can ride around and pick up rent if you want to look for something to do. So that's the best thing to do. I definitely say today for this 4-day boot camp, $20.21 to help teach you how to retire. That's like a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
But you know what, MJ, people don't go around and pick up rent anymore, though. That was back then. That was the mom and pop.
Hey, I was giving her something to do. That's something to do.
I can definitely show her how to do that in the right way if she wants to do that. But that's so great about this time and now. It's so much different in the mom and pop days when you're investing and, you know, building your retirement. I would tell you something out there, ladies, you know, for every lady owning a piece of property, and, you know, you have to own something that's yours that nobody can ever take. If the government shuts down, you don't owe anything on it. You still got a roof over your head. You have to make sure you got a roof over your head. And and a lot of investors say, I'm gonna ask you a question. Can anybody out there buy Kia Soul? What is a 2021 Kia Soul cost? $15,000. Somebody tell me. $16,000. If you can go out and buy a car, you can buy a piece of real estate. How many new cars have you bought in your lifetime? They could have been houses. So you have to learn how to put your money out there and say, hey, go make friends and bring those friends back to me. And that's how you're going to be able to create wealth. Your financial advisor is not going to tell you that. Your 401k is not going to tell you that. Your 503b, whatever that number that the job is giving you, is not going to be able to create wealth for you like you need to have when you retire and have financial freedom. And so go to bit.ly, retire 2021. It's only $20.21 to get in this 4-day boot camp that will help you decide how much money you need to retire, how to create your vision, a roadmap on how to get there, no matter what your age is. And if you've already retired, it's not too late. You still need money, right? So still be able to create wealth.
And like you said, Shakita, it doesn't matter what age you are. You know, you got the sooner the better. And I mean as in today, right now. Make that decision for your future. Because it's a cruel world out there. And when all that other stuff run out, if you can't pay your bills, they don't care. A job don't care how old you are. Them bills does not care how old you are. They still need to get paid.
You're right. They want their money. They want their money. So we got to go and get what's ours while we can get it, while you still got the strength in your body. And so go to that link, That $20.21 is going to be fun. That's $20.21 for all 4 days, not every day. If you break that up, it's what, $5.05? You can't afford not to be sitting there and getting some knowledge on how to retire early. That's the number one thing. Whenever you get a job, back in the day, you get a job, work 30 years, and your end goal is to retire and live happily ever after. It's not working like that these days.
Yeah, that's a pretty good joke. How many people do you actually know that's actually retired and living off their retirement? I mean, I can walk on Walmart and tell you that doesn't happen. When you see the greeters, hi, welcome to Walmart. And it's a sad thing. So, I mean, I feel like I said earlier, if somebody would have told me to start younger, I would be like, all right, I'm all in. But even now, I'm still all in because I know what it's gonna do for me. Being in the real estate industry, I know property, land doesn't what they don't create land again.
Never go bad. It'll
It
never
never
go
goes
bad.
bad. Never go
bad.
bad.
Yeah. And so I'm going to help the ladies in my group see the money. Most people think they don't have money to invest, but they just don't know where to look and how to do it. So if you can create wealth in real estate and retire early, and a lot of women are doing it. But sometimes they don't come back and tell you how they did it. And so this is about sharing with our sisters, making sure every woman can live her golden years golden, helping you write the vision of your retirement. Is it, you say you want to spend time with the grandchildren and you want to travel? What are the little details that you're not thinking about? It's going to cost money. You don't want to wait till you're in the middle of it. And I like what you said, MJ. People go to the pharmacy to pick up their medicine fast. As you get older, you may need a few medicines, a few pills. And you get in there and you can't pay. It's expensive. You can only get a few pills because that's all your social insecurity check will allow you to buy.
And it's sad to see them have to choose pills or food. Like, you shouldn't have to do that when you get older and retire. If you'd have just had one property that could pay you, a certain amount of money per month. And the even greater thing is Miss Chiquita teach you how to recession proof your properties too.
Right.
So, look here, COVID-19 has not had a single effect on any of her properties. And if you want to find out how to do that, I would definitely go to bit.ly/retired 2021. Because let me tell you, she hasn't missed a beat.
Well, I will tell you that, MJ, they may not be getting all that in this boot camp. This is the beginning boot camp. But that's what I do teach. I do teach what I have done. But get in there because I'm going to show you how you'll be able to retire. Change your mindset on how to create wealth with real estate. Some things you never probably heard. I don't care if you've been to YouTube University. You can still fail at real estate going to YouTube University. You have to really listen to people that are actually doing it every day and have that experience. And so I'm going to get out of here now, ladies. Thank you for joining me. Please go to that link. It's just $20.21, bit.ly retire 2021. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you, ladies. Bye.
See you at the boot camp.
All right.